Hi, welcome back to The Art of Frosting. I'm Liz Larson with some cake decorating basics. So you guys have been asking for more flowers, please more flowers. So today I'm bringing you pansies. Now pansies are actually not a hard flower, but they can be a little tricky. So you want to pay attention just to the sequence and you guys will do great with these. So for this project, I'm really just using two number 124 rose tips. You can also use number 104 rose tips if you want to do smaller. The other thing I'm going to be using is a number 4 writer for the underneath of the pansies. So that's really it. Let's get started. Okay, I'm starting with just an 8-inch round. This is just a single layer that's been torted just a little. So it's just about 2.5–3 inches tall. And I've used a double reverse shell around the base. And for pansies, they have so much color that a lot of times I like the rest of the cake to be quite soft and not so outstanding, because we want these pansies to turn out outstanding. So this is a very light pale green. And I've got my number 1 writer with a bag striped with green, as you can see, very light green, and then a solid color up the side, and my number 4 writer. I'm going to use an S shape. So just drop my line, pull it around into an exaggerated S. I'm going to come back in and repeat the half of an S here. Just bring it down in. And the other half here, bring it down in. And you can see how my variegated colors start to shape up and add some interest. I'm going to come back in here and add another half of a circle there. And you can just continue on to add little bits here and there. I'm going to add just a little E-motion on this side and come around and do it on this side as well. So you can see that I'm just adding little bits of detail here and there to this very simple shape to make a pretty design. I'm going to add some dots here, following the line of my top S, and come around and do the same here. And you could continue on as elaborate as you wish. The next layer is a pansy foliage, and if you can see, I'm coming in almost backwards. I've got my 45 here, but my wrist is coming in this way. I'm actually going to start here and create a ruffle. I'm going to rotate my wrist around. When I get to here and I can't go any further, I'm going to bring it all the way around like this. Let's do it one more time here. You can see that I have striped my bag. And I've got them kind of angling at different angles. We're going to put one pansy here and one pansy here. I'm going to use this opportunity to also put some pansy foliage here, because we're going to pipe one on the side. It's a little bit different angle, and I have to kind of keep rotating and adjusting to get what I need. It's not one fluid motion, but I got it on there. Pansies are essentially a 5-petal flower. So we'll start here on the table, our 2 darker colors, and it's exactly like we did with the leaves. You can see that my wrist comes in backwards like this. I'm going to start with my fat part of the tip down, skinny part up. Rotate, and I want 2 nice round petals. The next one, we'll start here and overlap. Use your turntable, and you have 2 petals. Zoom in a little closer, you can get a better look at that. Now, the next are 3 petals, and they're going to overlap these. So you have 2 that pretty much mimic these 2. 1 and 2. See, that's pretty already. And the third one is more of a ruffle. It overlaps this one and it comes all the way around like so. And then we can paint throats here, but I'll show you. Your stamen is going to go right there. And you have a full pansy. Let's put them on our cake. So I'm going to start with my wrist angling back this way, and my tip is flat to the table. I'm going to make my 2 bottom petals. They're going to overlap each other. Notice I'm turning the turntable and my wrist slightly to get this nice cup shape. And there's my 2 bottom petals. I come right back in over those with my lighter color or my contrasting color. And those need to overlap as well. Okay, then we come in, this overlaps as well, and this is more of a ruffle, and it needs to come all the way around. I'm turning the turntable as well as my wrist, come all the way around. See what that looks like from that side. Start again here. Come all the way around to there. Next, I'm going to use the point of a wooden skewer here. You can also use a paintbrush. Dip it in some of your raw color here, straight color. Then you're going to come right up in and touch very lightly just to paint in the throats. Very, very lightly. The last step is I'm using just a bag here with just the tip cut out, very small. You just make a very small circle. It's an open circle. Now, with my yellow, I'm going to come back in and just add a few more dots here just to round out my arrangement and to bring that yellow in. So we're going to attempt to put a pansy on the side here. This is an advanced move, and what you basically need to do is just get an idea of how to avoid your arm hitting your cake, how to get in and over. But for me, it's a reach over. I'm going to get my 2 bottom tiers, and it's just a rotate of my wrist for this one. Rotate, come on around. It's a little tricky. Move slow. Oops, I just wiped out the side of my cake. That's okay. We'll just come in here and add one more leaf. No problem. Okay. You guys said you like to see it when I screw things up, and I just did. Okay. The next layer. Very carefully. 1 and 2. Now, to get this top one, I may be in your way here. I need to come in this way, overlap, start my rotate around. Now, I've got to turn the cake a little bit so you can see. And okay, I'm going to come in here and just get my throats painted very delicately. You can see here, these I'm just going to put a nice stripe in, kind of a fan effect. Works really well too. And then back in with my little circle. There we go. There's a pansy on the side of the cake. So that's it. These are the real pansies. You can see this is a little one and this is a bigger one. And these are ours. I think we came pretty close. Take a look at all the different colors of pansies and the different color combinations to see what's going to work for your project. So now you guys know exactly how to make pansies and how to place them on your cake. They're a lot of fun. They're pretty. One thing I forgot to say is normally you hear me say flowers in three, the rule of three. Well, we have three, 1, 2, 3, but not here. The reason is that pansies tend to look a little crowded in using the 3 rule. So I kind of like them in 2s. They also work great for an accent for another flower, like daffodil or roses work great too. So give these a shot and make sure to send me your pictures at cakedecoratinginstructor@gmail.com. I'd love to see your work. Tell me how it worked out for you. You can find me also at The Art of Frosting on Facebook and www.theartoffrosting.blogspot.com. And don't forget to subscribe, it's free. And if you like these videos, share them. It helps out a lot. Thanks, we'll see you all again soon. Lots more to come. Bye.